duplicate content is a very important issue for SEOs for this idea of site quality, index, ratio, whatever you want to call it. The idea of your overall site quality being determined by the number of quality pages indexed by Google. The duplicate content problems can reduce that overall ratio. Examples of on-site duplicate content would be if I was a retailer who sold phones or books or electronics. The manufacturer's description of those electronics, of that digital camera, of that phone are going to be stock, and everybody's going to use those same things. Therefore, they're duplicate content between your site and somebody else's site. So that would be a example of off-page duplicate content between two sites, and you want to make sure that the search engines don't see that on your site, because they're going to give credit to the other site, to the manufacturer, or whoever created that initial piece of content. So you don't want that indexed. And the other type of content you don't want indexed is the same content on multiple pages. So if you have a block of text that you use on your home page, 3 or 4 paragraphs, you want to make sure that you're not using that identical same block of text on 10 other pages. That's an example of duplicate content, and it's all basically going to get thrown out, or for purposes of this discussion, we'll say it's just negative. It's not a good thing. We have several discussions. I have an entire video on duplicate content fixing this issue. It is a very large issue, and one that needs to be introduced and looked after very, very carefully, because you can cause a slew of problems to your search engine rankings and do lots of detriment with duplicate content being indexed and doing redirects incorrectly, that sort of thing. So make sure you're aware that duplicate content is an issue, and check out later those videos on duplicate content in the Market Motive curriculum. For today's discussion, we're just going to say that basically Google treats duplicate content as 2 different pages, and will essentially subdivide your link value between 2 pages of duplicate content, or they will choose one. If it's off-site, they're going to choose the original creator's version of the site. So even if you are the original creator, there's some issues here of making sure you're seen before whoever else is repurposing your content or republishing your content, so that you get credited with being the original source of that document. The best solutions to this problem really incorporate essentially hiding the content from the search engines, not in a manipulative way, but just in the we need you to know about this page. You're on a need to know basis. We're going to put this behind robots.txt, and you never need to see our product descriptions. You can put that in something that normally would be a stumbling block like Ajax or JavaScript. We would say don't put your content in that, but if it's duplicate content, it's a good way to keep the search engines from spidering that content. So these are the types of solutions that are available in the duplicate content video.